What's up, everybody? It's time for another rock metal update. This rock and metal update is going to be a 7-inch update. All 7-inch vinyl that I picked up in the last 2 months since I did my last 7-inch vinyl update. I'm not going to keep yammering on, but a couple of really good scores on eBay where I was, I won a lot. Where you win more than one in one shot, and shipping is cheap. So therefore, I didn't pay a whole lot for a lot of these, and a few local store scores as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start right away with some non-metal stuff. There's a few in this lot that weren't metal that I'm keeping for myself. This first one is Idle Cure. Now, Idle Cure were a melodic rock AOR band on the Frontline label, and frankly, I've just never ever seen a Frontline 45 before. So I grabbed this on eBay as part of the lot. Actually, I won another 7-inch vinyl, and they had free shipping on up to 3 vinyls. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go check out to see what else they have for buy it now. This is one of those that buy it now for fairly cheap, $2 or $3, maybe $4, somewhere in that area. So I snagged it. Not one of my favorite bands on the Frontline label, but still, it's a good band and a cool collector's item that I've never seen before. It says a promotional copy is right on there. Promotional copy, not for sale. Same song on both sides. "Come Back to Me" by Idle Cure. Of course, the Frontline label was also home to Intense Records, where some of my favorite bands were on, and is now owned by Maya's Music. So there you go. Little history lesson there. This next one is definitely not hard rock. I don't even know if I'd call it rock, but this is Phil Collins, a groovy kind of love from the Buster soundtrack. And this has Big Noise instrumental on the B-side. Again, it's from the Buster soundtrack, and this was one of those lots that I won. And I'm a huge Genesis fan, so on the Atlantic label, this is a US pressing. I thought, I'm gonna keep this one. Why not? I like a lot of Phil Collins solo stuff. I know a lot of it's cheesy. Who doesn't like a big old hunk of cheddar once in a while, right? There it is. Bit of cheddar cheese for the mouse, huh? Good stuff. This next band, I'm not sure how to describe them. I don't know, garage rock, punk. Definitely not heavy or hard, but this is Railroad Jerks. New York City band. I've heard them described as garage rock. They got a bit of a punk edge. This is a Bang the Drum single with Highway 80 on the B-side. Here's the backside from 1995. And this band released several records, several singles. Picked up this one because of one main reason, really. One of my high school buddies, who I'm still friends with, formerly the guitar player for Heathen's Rage, was the bass player in this band. He told me about his band, so I said, hey, I'm going to go check some of it out. So went ahead and grabbed this one off of eBay, fairly inexpensive, and really, really liked the song, Bang the Drum. Overall, I liked the band too. I was kind of surprised because it's a little outside of my usual tastes, but I'm going to kind of put a little clip of Bang the Drum in right here. So there you go, that's Bang the Drum by Railroad Jerk. Like I said, kind of I don't know if you call it alternative rock or garage punk, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's rock and roll. it's only rock and roll, but I like it, right? There you go. Next one up, we're getting into the harder stuff, the more straightforward, hard and heavy stuff. This is Cheap Trick, Clock Strikes 10. This is a Japanese pressing, and I picked this up really cheap on eBay. I was shocked that nobody else bid on it. I was glad to have it though. Like Cheap Trick a lot on the Epic label. And it's got the standard, a lot of the Japanese singles aren't picture sleeves, they have just the paper inside of them, the Japanese lyrics on the back, and it's just in a standard Japanese style Columbia sleeve, Epic sleeve, Sony, whatever, they're all the same company. Yeah, I got this one very cheap. Usually Japanese singles are stupid priced, especially on eBay. With the current boom in records and vinyl. Glad to get it. It's actually the only cheap single I own at the moment, so I own all their catalog just about on vinyl, so on 12-inch vinyl. Alright, now we're getting into the metal. This is Motorhead, Want to Sing the Blues from 1990. This is the end of the original vinyl age before, you know, the resurgence in the 2000s. This was kind of a shocker to find inexpensively on eBay. Grabbed it, glad to have it. Dead Man's Hand on the B-side, great song from a very good album on Epic Records. This is when, you know, Motorhead were a major label band. They didn't last long, did it? 3 records maybe, 4 records. Still, great single from a time when not a whole lot of vinyl was being made. Like I said, got that for a very good price. I was kind of surprised. This is a local pickup. Picked this up at a local Hastings. They just had a few of these left, so grabbed the Iron Maiden Number of the Beast with Remember Tomorrow on the B-side. This is the recent U.S. vinyl pressing. It's the first time it's actually been pressed in the U.S. on 7-inch vinyl, so I don't have a whole lot of these. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them. I don't have any of the ones from the first 2 albums from Paul Di'Anno era, which I'd really like to get. They just seem to sell for stupid prices. For me, $15 for a 7-inch vinyl? No. This one I picked up for $7, so I grabbed it. It's worth picking up for $7. Part of one of the lots. This is a German pressing of Crocus, American Woman, with Bad Boys Ragdolls on the B-side. Frankly, I think Bad Boys Ragdolls is the better song on here, though I do like their version of American Woman, originally done by Guess Who. I actually kind of prefer this version to that one, so one of their better cover songs. Cool picture sleeve, like I said, German pressing. For the One Bites at a Time album, obviously, there's the backside. I actually bid on this record and a bunch of other Crocus singles that the same seller had. He had Japanese pressings and UK pressings and German pressings, and out of all the Crocus ones that I bid on, this is the only one that nobody else purchased. I don't know why, because it's in great shape, cover's in great shape, the record looks like it's never been played, so was glad to grab it for the collection. Another 80s, early 80s heavy metal band. This is from Canada, Helix. This is a US pressing of their Rock You single. Everybody knows this song. Give me an R-O-C-K. What you got? Rock. What you gonna do? Rock You. It's one of their signature songs. Not necessarily one of my favorite songs by this band. It's obviously, you know, kind of cheesy 80s anthem, but I still like them. So you got me. You keep me rocking on the B-side. I'll buy anything from Helix. Great band. Got to meet Brian Vollmer a few months ago. Very nice guy. Actually, I got to meet the whole band that played on this, save one guy. But all very nice guys. So, picture sleeves by Helix, not easy to find. So this is the second one that I found in the last year or so. I recently showed my Thin Lizzy Gary Moore collection on vinyl, on 7-inch vinyl. This is one that I've picked up since then. This is Chinatown, picture sleeve version from the UK on the Silver Vertigo label. 1980, I believe, or is it 81? 80. And the B-side's got some nice pictures of the band. Very happy to have this one in the collection. Any Thin Lizzy single is welcome in my collection. The vinyl's in great condition. The cover is got a few little bends and bruises, but it's not in bad shape considering how old it is and how rare Thin Lizzy singles are. I kind of like the addition of the silver foil stamped Thin Lizzy logo on the front of it. Not sure how visible that is on the screen there, but it's kind of cool. Alright, next one was part of the lot that I received. This is Herman Rarebell, Dire Adios. This is a Spain pressing, and obviously the title's in Spanish. This is a 2-song single on the EMI Harvest label. And let's see, so we have Dire Adios, or I'll Say Goodbye, and Basura Horrenda, or Junk Funk is the name of the song. And I don't actually have this one on any format, vinyl or CD, so I need to kind of pick this up because I really like this album. It has that, early 80s heavy metal, hard rock, from left over from the 70s sound, but it's really very, very good. So I have to look into getting this album actually. Herman Rarebell, Scorpions drummer. This next one was a gift from a friend. I have several singles from this band. I recently did my Twisted Sister vinyl collection and showed a bunch of 7-inch singles, but I did not have this UK pressing of We're Not Gonna Take It. Backed with the Kids Are Back live version on the B-side. The US pressings have a different cover. The US pressing has the basically the same cover as the Stay Hungry album, whereas this one has the same cover as the We're Not Gonna Take It 12-inch single. And I believe it also has a different song. If I'm not mistaken, the US pressing does not have a live track on the B-side, so very happy to have this. Cover's got a few dings and bruises on it again. Biggest one being on the back cover. Part of the little fold is munched right there, but I'm not going to complain. It was, first of all, it was free and it was a gift, but it's just one of the few Twisted Sister 7-inch singles I didn't have in my collection, so I'm very glad to have it. All right, next up, 3 from the same band. This is an EP, 4-song EP from Gillan. Gillan the band, new wave of British heavy metal band, Gillan. This is not Ian Gillan Band, not Deep Purple, not Ian Gillan Soul. This is Gillan the band, featuring, of course, John McCoy, Bernie Tormé, Mick Underwood, and I'm missing somebody. Well, I'm missing their keyboard player, Colin Towns, on keyboards. And this is, of course, No Laughing in Heaven, Lucille single, but it also features, let's see, the B-side features Lucille and Bad News, and the A-side features No Laughing in Heaven and One for the Road. And these guys just have a ton of singles out. They were apparently, from what I've read, just constantly recording stuff, so they just have a ton of material out. There's tons of CDs out of collections, and it's got all this, you know, singles and unreleased songs. They have a ton of material. This stuff is great, you know, especially No Laughing in Heaven. You gotta have a bit of a sense of humor to understand it. Some, you know, religious people and Christians might get upset by the theme of the song, but you gotta have a bit of a sense of humor to understand the humor in the song. That's not worth getting constantly upset over. You know what I mean? Especially because it's somebody else's opinions. But No Laughing in Heaven is one of Gillan's signature songs. I'm very glad to have this 7-inch single as part of my Gillan collection. And I believe I showed a bunch of Gillan singles in one of my past 7-inch singles vinyl updates. This next one is Gillan New Orleans, back with Take Hold of Yourself. Again, same band, same members, same time period, Virgin Records, 1980, 81, around that area. 81 this one is. Same seller I got this from on eBay, all 3 of these actually. And then the last one, No Easy Way. And Sleeping on the Job on the B-side. Again, same band members. Bernie Tormé on guitar. Mick Underwood. And of course, John McCoy, who was a big part of the writing for this band. McCoy went on to form, was it what band was he in? Was it Mastodon? No, that's not right. Can't remember the name of the band he formed after this. Very melodic AOR style band though. Alright, so that's it for well, almost it. I've got 3 more to show, and then I'm going to show some of my Ted Nugent 7-inch vinyls. I've been ending all these 7-inch updates with some of my older collection, and these next 3 are 3 new Ted Nugent vinyls that I've added to the collection, so I'm going to go ahead and show some more Nugent after these. So this is a Spain pressing of Wango Tango, and this is backed with Cat Scratch Fever. Kind of odd that it's backed with that song, but whatever. On the Epic label. And then Land of a Thousand Dances. And this is, again, the titles are on the record are in Spanish. Backed with the TNT Overture, both from, of course, the Intensities album. There's a black and white photo of the cover on the back. So we've got La Tierra de las Mil Danza, Land of a Thousand Dances, excuse me. And the TNT Overture on the other side. Next up is another one from Spain, Atado por Amor, or Tied Up in Love. This was on the Atlantic label. Backside, from the album that sounds nothing like Ted Nugent. This is from the more melodic AOR-ish Predator album. There are some songs on there that are, Ted Nugent-esque, but for the most part, the keyboards on that album are as loud as the guitars, which is just, I don't know how that ever happened. This stuff sounds more like Damn Yankees than it does Ted Nugent, but it's good stuff, and I do enjoy it, even though it's not like your typical, macho Nugent material. Alright, so the rest of these are not new additions, just stuff that I have in my collection. Some of them I've shown in recent videos, so sorry if you've seen these before, but I'm going to show them again. This is the Amboy Dukes Scottish Tea, backed with You Talk Sunshine, I Breathe Fire. I have no idea if this is the original sleeve or not. I can tell the sleeve's very old. I have never seen a mainstream sleeve before, so I don't know what it originally came in. This is a very old single. I'm very happy to have it as part of my collection. This single is in pristine condition, considering how old it is. It has to be, what, 1969, 1968, somewhere in that area. This is Homebound. This is a German pressing. Death by Misadventure on the B-side. Next one is kind of strange. I've had this one for quite a while. This is a promo single, white label promo single for I Want to Tell You. It says right on there, demonstration not for sale, in a standard epic sleeve. And what's unusual about this album is it's perfectly playable and in decent shape. But what's not playable is one of the sides of the record is autographed by Ted Nugent. And the autograph was given to my friend Morgan and then given to me. So there you go. Playable on the one side, unplayable on the other, due to it being autographed. Still, it's pretty cool to have. Very unusual to have the actual record itself autographed in silver Sharpie, but like I said, it's still cool to have. This is an EP, special collector's EP featuring I Want to Tell You, Paralyzed, and Cat Scratch Fever. Cannot remember where this one's from. Let's see here if I can see on here. German pressing. And this is on the standard orange Epic label. Shockwaves is the name of the EP. Carne y Sangre. Carne y Sangre, Flesh and Blood. Another Spain pressing of Ted Nugent. The backside being Manicomio de Motor City. I think that's correct. Motor City Madhouse. And this is on a white Epic label. Not sure if this is a promo copy or not because it's on the white label, but this is a German pressing of Wango Tango, backed with Scream Dream on the B-side. Two great songs off the same album. This is a promotional single for Where Do You Draw the Line. Same song on both sides. Standard Atlantic sleeve, blue Atlantic center ring, which I believe was a promotional color that they used for some of the center rings. Another Atlantic single. This is Bound and Gagged, backed with, I can't remember what the back of this one is. I gotta look it up, sorry. And again, this is a promotional record. Habitual Offender is on the B-side. There's the B-side right there. The back side of the 7-inch sleeve. Light blue Atlantic sleeve. Ted Nugent, High Heels in Motion, backed with Angry Young Man. Again, this is on the Atlantic label, but I believe this is on the standard Atlantic label. Nope, this is another blue one. And this is another promotional copy. So there you go. Let's see, next one is, this is, I believe, I can't remember where this is pressed, which one this is pressed from. This is another Tied Up in Love from the Penetrator album, back with Lean, Mean, Rock and Roll Machine, which is a very Ted Nugent-esque song. 1984, this is a US pressing, there you go. I don't know why I thought this was a different pressing than US for some reason, but whatever. This is the, I think this was a jukebox single. As you can see, it's got some type on the white sleeve. Cool to have, regardless. And this is the last one. This is the Damn Yankees High Enough, and this was also a jukebox single. Looks like it's never been played. It's brand new. It's in the original Warner Brothers sleeve. Has a little slip from their jukebox still sitting inside of it. Back with Pile Driver. High Enough, melodic, Damn Yankee song, Pile Driver, straightforward Nugent song. So that's it. That's my 7-inch update. Did want to also mention that in the background the whole time has been playing Circle of Silence, featuring David Reese on vocals, who of course sang for Accept upon the departure of Udo back in the 80s, and Larry Farkas on guitar. Larry, who of course was in Vengeance Rising, Deliverance, Die Happy, and also played in Once Dead with myself. Very cool. Larry's a good guy, friend of mine. Obviously, you can see it's signed by my friend Larry. So that's what's been playing in the background the whole time. 1994, I believe that is. Yeah, 1994. Very heavy album. Great vocals. So check that out if you had never heard of Circle of Silence before. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this 7-inch vinyl update. God bless. Stay strong.